One of the biggest hurdles that a lot of salespeople have is getting in the door. And you might be listening to this and thinking, yeah, that's really easy for me. I rock at it. Well, that's great for you. But a lot of people struggle with this, especially if they offer like an exterior service, like, you know, exterior painting or siding or roofing or gutters or concrete or whatever, some sort of exterior service. A lot of times the customer will meet them at the door or meet them on the front yard or meet them in the driveway or whatever, and just start, you know, the customer tries to bulldog the conversation. Like, this is what I'm doing. This is what I need you to do. And we need to, as sales reps, slow things down. And so how I do that, it doesn't matter if the customer meets me at my car, like standing at my window as I'm trying to get out. I do the same thing. I'm gonna show you guys and girls what I do, all right? So first and foremost, I grab my folder. And then I go back to the back of the car and I'll grab my one gutter sample and I'll hold it like this and I'll do something like this. And then I don't have any downspouts with me, but usually I carry downspouts. So I'll act like this is a downspout. So I'll grab one of these and then I'll grab another part like this and I'll just look like my hands are full for the customer. All right. Now I could very easily go like this. Boom, boom, boom. And now my hands aren't full, right? And I look like I can do all sorts of cool things, but my goal is to make it look like my hands are full. So I'll do this, set that down. I will intentionally try and look like I'm like fumbling around with stuff, right? Like, and they're gonna be like, oh wow, you got a lot of stuff. Like, yeah, you got somewhere I can set this, or we'll sit down and go over all of this in a little bit. Yeah, that's if they meet me in the driveway. Now, if I'm walking up to their door, I'll do the same thing, right? I'll walk up with my hands like this. Usually they meet you at the door. You don't even have to knock, right? Because I see you pull in or whatever. And you sit there and they'll greet you and they'll be like, oh, come on in. Like, I'll show you where we can set this stuff down. Or they don't, they greet you. And you, hey, how are you doing today? Blah, blah, blah. And then it's a really easy transition. Hey, do you have somewhere I can set all this for us to go over it all later? And they'll be like, oh yeah, come on in. All right, so that's my magic trick, all right? Is to have my hands full. Again, super easy, right? It doesn't really need to be that crazy. But if you walk up and all you have is a folder, yes, Mrs. Smith, here's this, right? Like, it's not gonna work the same as if you make your hands full. So let's review this, all right? Full hands, okay? Then we need to ask to get in, all right? It's pivotal that we actually ask to do this. And why is it important that we get inside? Well, people don't make important financial decisions standing in their front lawn. They make important financial decisions sitting down around a table, all right? Bonus if you can get them off their couch, all right? I've done too many sales demos where the person's sitting there watching TV, trying to like talk to me while watching the game or whatever else, and it doesn't work very well at all, right? Get at their kitchen table where it's a serious conversation, because at the end of the day, you're gonna be showing them problems on their home and they need to take it very serious. And then you're also gonna provide them solutions. And then you're gonna ask them for the business at the end. It's important that they're in the right posture to make a decision right now, all right? So that's my magic trick to getting in the door. Walk up with your arms full, even though they don't need to be. Walk up with your arms full, get in the door, wipe your shoes off, take your shoes off, unless the house is like super, super, super filthy. You don't want to have to throw away your socks, right? But take your shoes off 99 out of 100 times and get to the kitchen table, all right? Sit down and be prepared to go over it all. And that'll lead into the next step. We'll talk about that in another video. This is just how I get in the door. So get out there, win bigly so that you can give bigly. We'll see y'all.